Hi dears, good day to you. I am Jesin Sajan from Pathanamthitta in Kerala. I was teaching at SN College Chitta. I am so happy to present my poem here. I penned this poem titled A Sonnet for Myself to celebrate women and womanhood. The theme of the poem is the beautiful self. So let's start. A sonnet for myself. I am mad as everyone says, but I am not mad as everyone says. I have my own fantasy world as everyone does. I am simply living in this asylum singing my own songs. My songs are jams mixed with bitter, sweet, warm butterflies, thorns, roses, pathetic, compassionate. I was a daughter, wife, mother, and grandmother of rich inhabitant. I was a boss lady, ambitious, a keen observer, independent, strict, and elegant. But my honesty gifted this loneliness life in the asylum. I never ever give up my life. Even they try to suppress my voice, my aim. I will sing a beautiful, lovely sonnet for myself to rise from the ashes with optimism. I hope you enjoy this poem. Thank you all.
Hello everyone, I am Shatarupa Mishra, an assistant professor of English at Model Degree College, Deogarh, Odisha. I thank AIFEST for giving me the opportunity to read out my poem titled Loss and a Bluebird. I am grateful that the poem, which is dear to heart, got a special mention by the esteemed jury of the International Poetry Competition on Celebrating Womanhood. Before I read out the poem to you, which is in three parts, I would like to share with you my thoughts before the poem got its final shape. This poem is a reflection on the importance of thinking for a woman. Perceiving, musing, and making connections are acts that empower, I feel. All women may not get their words printed and published, but even in quiet contemplation of everything that happens to them in a day, they select and weigh and weave a fabric of understanding. In this understanding lies creativity. In silence lies power. In answering a bird call beyond the boundary lies transcendence. Now, I would like to read out the poem to you. Loss and a Bluebird. Three little girls collecting flowers from houses in polythene bags for Goddess Saraswati were at my gate asking for a white hibiscus. A lone white hibiscus blossomed that morning in my courtyard. I said no. They insisted. I came up with a condition. If any of them would give me a flower from her bag, I could give her the hibiscus in return. Two of them left, one agreed to comply. I offered her the flower. She snatched it from my hand and, swallowing a giggle, showed me a clean pair of heels, leaving me alone to brood over the loss of a deal and her playful deceit. I see a bluebird now, calling from the tree beyond the boundary wall, checking on me through the window. Have I a song within? Have I traced a doodle in the diary lying open on the desk? Have I written a line yet? Suddenly, there are words to clothe the rugged concrete crack which shoots. What we know and cannot tell is more real than what we say and know not. Knowing is strange. The hidden letter in the cupboard, sepia toned, knowing eyes silent. The trees of fondness in the ventricles, shedding leaves, a knowing heart, silent. A flurry of abuses seeping from a once loving tongue, a knowing mind, silent. Loss is perhaps a language that's on its way to extinction. Thank you for your patient hearing.
Hi, a good day to all. I'm George P. Mathew from Alappuzha district in Kerala. I'm so privileged to be a part of this contest. Now, I'm here to recite my poem titled I Want to Be. It's a poem which depicts the picture of a daughter who wants to find herself and a mother who tries to help her. Let me recite. I want to be. Mother, tell me who I am. Mother, tell me who I am. Daughter, my soul, you are nothing like everyone, but for sure something, and it's only you. Where is your anklet? It's beautiful, but dear, remember, never wear it like a chain forever. Look at the blushed horizons, they are calling you. Spread your wings and fly beyond the heaven like a bird. Give shadow with your feathers, but never fly into a hunter's golden trap. Be a river, flow from mountain tip to the ocean. Quench the world's thirst, soak the soil and germinate the seeds. But never forget to engulf the banks if they are wrong. Be a fish and swim back to the source whenever you want. Ignore all the honey-soaked words, it may distract you. Sometimes you may feel that you are alone and trust you are. Be a whip, a sword and a hailstorm. Dear, relax and think who you are. Mother, now I know I can be everything. Here ends my quest. I realize I am what I am. I am what I am. Thank you.
Hello everyone, this is Ananya Pahari. I am a master's student from the University of Calcutta. I belong from the Department of English. The theme of my poem is Read Me Like a Book. Read me like a book which can't be decoded easily. Read me like that book which can't be narrated easily. Read me like that book which can't be described easily. I am an artist. I am a painter. I am a developer. I am a creator. Read me like that book which does not have a problem, but solutions for sure. Read me like that book which won't flummox you, but definitely comfort you. Read me like that book which won't discourage you, but would always acknowledge you. It would never hurt you, nor would it curse you. It would just pave your way. This book might sound very explicit at times, but it is never impulsive. It would not criticize you, but mend you. It would not hurt you, but it would stop you from hurting yourself. It would not manipulate you, but would push you to the precipice of bliss. This book won't love you or hate you. Neither would it disparage or ruin you. Rather, it would shape you. The edition isn't accompanied with the re. Let me repeat, the edition isn't accompanied with a re. The publication isn't judged by the year. This book is immortal in its spread of goodness. You might not find this book, not because its availability is out of stock, but definitely because its print is limited. Demand is it less, urge to grab is nil. Thirst to find bliss isn't dead, but laziness for that unquenchable gaze is. Goodness within you isn't a corpse, just drowsiness prevails still. Bad is no one, ominous is none. Just goodness is yet to be found. Happiness is yet to be discovered. That book, yes, that very book is yet to be ordered. Online or offline is definitely your choice. Whether online or offline is definitely your choice. Whether sooner or later is definitely your desire. But burning the unread pages isn't your right. If not read it, please do not count the ashes, because the book craves for your love and not for your pity. Because the book craves for your love and not for your pity. Thank you so much.
In search of my identity, who are you, my dear soul? Never allowing me to settle as a whole. You always push me for perfection, right from my words to my complexion. Always pushing me in the limelight, in all colors and as well in perfect white. Even with people who are in perfect affinity, the alliances seem to shake with fragility. Why are these complications created, reveled in ramifications being baited? With all the attempts failing one by one, wiping everything and back to square one. Stuck in the predicament, made forever like a filament, I pick up my pieces with delicacy, fresh start on a road that is bumpy. Yet I am not tired for a new trial. New challenges await as a pile. I smile and take my steps ahead to set on a path that is unexplored. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Abhipsa Mohanty. I am a resident of Bhubaneswar, currently working as a reporter with the New Indian Express. I have always been fascinated with the human psyche, and this poem of mine explores the topic of the male gaze. Just like a flower that blooms deep inside a forest would still be beautiful, even if no one was there to see it or write poems about it, a woman would also always remain beautiful. She doesn't need validation. She doesn't need attention. She doesn't need to be made uncomfortable about her looks. And using beauty as an excuse, she definitely doesn't need to be used. So, speaking on behalf of all women out there, the protagonist in my poem expresses her anguish at how she is treated and how she sees other women treated around her. Now, without further ado, here goes. Beauty. Endure the glances because you're beautiful, they said. We can't help it, some men said. The African slave girl had much earlier asserted that beauty is a curse. And you, O beautiful one, are the one they want, the pimp to the prostitute said. Is it so dangerous to be beautiful then? I asked. Silence and ignorance answered me unsatisfactorily. Keep yourself sheathed, protected, the old wise advised mockingly. But how? I did not know. But God did, and so He gave the lovely moon its spots. However, my skin is flawless, they said. Why did the romantic poets glorify beauty so much? Why didn't my mother teach me to slap the man that dared to stare and touch? For then I wouldn't mind so much. I was a pretty child, they had always said. And they said a lot many things. Eventually, I stopped asking and listening and turned to thinking. Were I not beautiful, would the problem end? But if not, then I'd still be a woman. And all women are beautiful. So what's the solution, God? Tell it me. Put us at ease. For it isn't beauty that's the curse. It's the archaic absurdity of the society, which is. Thank you.